Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Ram. So in the previous video, we saw about average concept and few of the example sums about average concepts where we solved and we got familiar with the average concept. So today we are going to see about mid-range average problems, mid-range difficulty average problems. So this is a continuation of previous video. So please watch that video so that you can get the utmost benefit of this video as well. So come on, let's get into the video. So I have taken four mid-range problems. So I'm going to solve that and I'm also going to explain with that problem to you. So please watch this video so that you can get the benefit of it. So come on, let's get into the video. So the average concept, okay, so we are seeing about the average concept. So this is one of the mid-range questions, okay. Let's see the question. So the average age of 24 students, okay, I have used a short form. So the average age of 24 students plus the principal, okay, plus the principal is 15 years, okay. So they are saying that 24 student plus principal divided by 25 is equal to 15 years, okay. Why I have taken like this? Because what is the average formula? Average is equal to sum divided by number, right? So I have taken the people's, okay. So the elements are the 24 students plus principal is the element in this set over here, and the number of elements in this set is 25. So so I have taken equation like this. So 24 student plus principal divided by 25 is equal to 15 years, okay. So this is the meaning of the first sentence. Let's move on to the second one. So now exclude principal, okay. They are excluding the principal and they are getting the average. So the average now is decreased by 1 year, okay. Now they are excluding the principal and now the average is excluded and now the average is decreased by 1 year. So now the average is, that is only for 24 students, that is 24 students, the average is 14 years, okay. So now now what they are asking is, what is the principal's age? They are asking what is the principal age. So the easy way to find principal age is, if you find the total age of all 24 students plus principal and we subtract only the age of 24 students, we can get the age of principal, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to find the weight of 24 students and we are going to subtract with the weight of 24 students plus the principal's age. So in order to find that, we are going to multiply 15 by 25. So 15 into 25, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 2 5s are 10, 7, 75, 2 5s are 10, 1, 2 1s are 2 plus 1, 2 1s are 2 plus 1, 3. So 375. So 375 is the total age of the 24 students plus the principal. So let's write over here, 24 student plus principal is equal to 375, okay. Now we are going to find only the age of 24 students. So in order to find that, 24 into 14, so 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9 into 4 2, so 6, 9 4s are 9 plus 4 13, 1 3, so 336. So the weight of 24 student is 236, right? So 236. So what we are 336, sorry, 336. So what we are going to do, we are going to find the average weight of principal. So we are going to subtract these two so that we can get only the principal. So what is the value of 24 students? That is 336 plus principal is equal to 375. So principal is equal to 375 minus 336, okay. So what will be the principal age, which is nothing but 36, 46, 56, 66, then 76. So the value will be 39, okay. So the principal age will be 39. So you can feel the difficulty of this problem. So in the previous video we saw a straightforward question. So in this video, in this question we are seeing that we are having the total age of principal plus the students and we are having the average weight of only the students and we are subtracting both and we are getting the principal age. Okay, so this is one type of question they might ask in your competitive exam. So this is a mid-range question. So come on, let's move on to the next question. So in the second question, they have given the 3 years ago. Okay, they are saying that from present 3 years ago, the average weight of ABC, the average of age of 3 persons is 27. So again, let's start with the average formula. So average formula is sum by n, and what they have given that the average weight of ABC 3 years ago is 27. So 3 years ago, okay, 3 years ago, the average weight of A plus B plus C divided by 3 is 27. So what now they are asking that, then they have given the 5 years ago, the average age of BC is 20. So 5 years ago, average weight of B and C is 20. So why I am giving 3 over here and 2 over here? I am giving 3 over here because there are 3 elements in this set. Okay, A, B and C. In this I am given 2 because there are only 2 persons in this set, B and C. So I am dividing it by 2. Okay, so they have given the values as 27 and 20 respectively. I have given that. Okay, now they are asking us what is the present age of A. Okay, so they are calculating the age of present age of A. So what we are going to do is that we are going to convert this to two known ages into the present years. Okay, so these are 3 years and 4 years ago. Now we are going to convert that into the present period. So what we are going to do is that 27, this is 27, that is 27 of average age 3 years ago. So today the average age will be 27 plus 3, that is 30. Okay, so present A, B plus C, at now they will be having 30 years, right? Because 27 plus 3, they will get 30. So 37 years of age. Okay, the average age of these 3 persons will be 30. Now again, we are using the same concept over here. So over here as well. So for the average age of B plus C 5 years ago is 20. So what will be the average age of B plus C now? So we are going to add 5 to this value. So 25, 20 plus 5, 25. So 25, right? So this is the present average age of these two categories, that is A plus B plus C and B plus C. Okay. So what we are going to find what is the sum of A plus B plus C. In order to find that, we are going to multiply that over there. So we are going to multiply 2 over here in order to find that only the sum of these two persons. Okay, these two persons. Okay, so A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C is equal to 90 because we are multiplying 3 into 30. And what will be B plus C? B plus B will be 50. So these are the present sum of ages of 3 persons, that is A plus B plus C and B plus C. So now we are going to find the age of A, right? So what we have to do in order to find that, we can substitute B plus C over here. So A plus 50 instead of B plus C, we can write it as 50 is equal to 90. So A is equal to 90 minus 50, which is 40. Okay, so the present age of A person will be 40. So these are the two questions that I need to discuss. So in the first question we saw about, we are subtracting the principal age and we are getting, the value, and we are dividing and we have got the principal value, right? So in the similar way, they have given the extra thing that we have to keep in mind with respect to this problem is, that is here they have given us 3 years ago and 5 years ago. So we have to add 3 and we have to add 5 over here, so that we will get 25 and 30, right? So this is the main thing that you need to keep in your mind. So if you keep that, if you strike that concept, then you can easily calculate the remaining thing. Okay, so these are the two questions. Come on, let's move on to the third and the fourth question. So the third question says that average age of a family members, that is the average age of a family is 22 and the members in a family is 6. Okay, there are 6 members in a family and their average age is 22 and the youngest member's age is 7. So the youngest member's age is 7. And what is the average age of family when the youngest person is born? So they are asking what is the average age of the family is when the youngest person is born. Okay. So what is the average? What will be the average age of the average age of the family when the youngest person is born is nothing but they are asking what will be the average age of the family 7 years ago. So before 7 years only, before 7 years only the youngest person has born, and now his age is 7. So they are typically asking the question in a different way. Okay, they would have simply asked what will be the average age of the family 7 years ago, but they have asked us what is the average age of the family when the youngest person is born. Okay, they are they are asking a question in a different way. That's it. So they are asking just to find what is the average age of the family 7 years ago. So let's get into the question. So let's start with the formula itself. Average is equal to sum of the age divided by the number of members in the family n. So the sum of 6 members age divided by 6 is equal to 22. Okay, this is the present time. Okay, so in present time the sum of 6 members age is 22. Age divided by 6 is 22. So the sum of 6 members age would be 60 into 22, which is nothing but 6 2s are 12, 1 6 2s are 12, 1 13. Okay, so 132. So 132 is the sum of 6 members age at present time. Okay, now we are going to find what will be the sum of age of 6 members before 7 years. Okay, so before 7 years what will be the age difference? So before 7 years each member of the family would be 7 years younger than what they are today. So if I am 40 years of age, then 7 years before I would be 33, right? So similarly each member would be 7 years younger than the present age. So what we have to do is that there are 6 members and 7 years ago. Okay, so there are sum of 6 members age before 7 years. Okay, before 7 years is equal to 132, that is present age, minus 6 members age before 7 years. Okay, before 7 years they might be younger. Okay, they might be 7 years younger. Okay, so each member would be 7 times younger. Okay, so 6 members, so 7 times younger. So we have to multiply that. So 6 into 7 we will get 132 minus 42, right? So 42. So what will be, we subtract that, we will get 90. Okay, so this is the total number of age of members of the family before 7 years ago. Before 7 years ago, the sum of total members in the sum of total age of the family members is 90. Okay, this is 7 years ago, and now we are going to find the average age of the family when the youngest person is born. Okay, so 7 years ago the youngest person is born. Now we are going to find the average of this. So by finding the average is nothing but sum by number, right? So in this case, before 7 years the youngest person just born. Okay, he is just born, so he didn't he didn't exist at all. So before that the number of members in the family would be 5, right? Now there are 6 members. Before the youngest person there would be only 5 members, so the sum divided by 5. Am I right? So there are only 5 members before him, before the youngest person, so 5. So 5 divided by 90, which is nothing but 5 ones are 5, 40, 18. So the average age of the members in the family before the youngest person is born is 18. So you can sense the difficulty in this problem. Okay, so you have to know that we have to multiply 6 into 7 in order to find the find the sum of ages of the members before 7 years. Okay, so we have to think in this way so that we can multiply 6 into 7, and we also keep in mind that we have to divide by 5 instead of 6. Okay, because before youngest person is born the number of members in the family is 5, so we have to think that as well. So the number of members would be 5, so we have to divide it by 5, so we have to think that as well. So come on, let's move on to the fourth sum. So you would have sensed the difficulty over here. Now let's see the fourth sum. This is one of the tough sum. So the competitive exams might ask questions like this only. Okay, so these are the one of the mid-range or difficult range problems. Okay, so they are given the average average weight of 3 minutes. Okay, the average weight of 3 minutes, that is, let's write the formula first. The average weight of, so average is equal to sum by number. So the average weight of 3 members, that is A, B and C. Okay, the average age of 3 men, that is 3 men is 84. So we are taking as A plus B plus C is equal divided by 3 is equal to 84. So average weight is 84. So what will be the weight of A plus B plus C? It is nothing but we have to multiply over that. So 3 fours are 12, 3 eights are 24, 25. So 252. So the total weight of 3 members is A plus B plus C is equal to 252. So the total weight of 3 men is 252. Now D joins the group. Okay, now D joins the 3 men and the average becomes 80. So what is happening? Now the third person, that is D, is joining the group, that is A plus B plus C plus D by 4, because there are 4 men. Now the average became 80. So what will be the value of A plus B plus C plus D? We have to multiply 4 over here. So we will get 32, right? 4 8s are 32. So 320, right? Yeah, 320. So the total weight of A plus B plus D man is 320. Now we got these two. Now what happens is E's weight is E weight is 3 3 numbers more than D weight. Okay, so there is a person called E and his weight is 3 years more than D weight. So we have to find the D weight first, so that we can know the E weight actually. So we have to find the D weight. So what we are going to do, we are going to subtract these two and we are going to get the D weight. So if we subtract these two, what will be the answer? 320, 252. If we subtract that, 10 minus 2, 8, then 1, 3, 1, 11, 11 minus 5, 6, 68. So the D weight is 68. And what is the E weight will be? E weight is 3 years greater than 3 kgs greater than D weight. So E weight will be, E would be 3 years now. So 68 plus 3, 71. So he would be 71 years of 71 8. Okay, 71 weight. Okay, 71 kgs of weight, and D would be 68 kgs of weight. Okay, so we have found D and E weight. Now they are asking replaces A. So E is replacing A, and the average became 78. So what they are saying that E is replacing A. So E plus B plus C plus D gives us 78. So dividing by 4 is, we are getting as 78, right? So what will be the value of E plus B plus C plus D? So we will be having 4 78s are 4 8s are 32. 4 7s are 20, 28 plus 3, 31, 312, right? So 312 will be the total weight of A plus B, E plus B plus C plus D persons. Okay, now they are asking the what is the A age. Okay, now we have to find the A age. Okay, what we are going to do is that we are going to add E to this value, so that we can get the total weight of all the persons. So I will rub this. So what I am going to do is that A plus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to, which is nothing but, we have this value, that is nothing but 320 plus the weight of the E person, that is 71 kgs. So we are adding these two, then we will get 68 plus 71, 68 plus 320 plus 71, which is nothing but 391. So this is the average, this is the total weight of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons, right? 5 persons, and we know the total sum of ages of these four persons, that is E plus B plus C plus D. Okay, so we know the total weight of these persons as well, which is nothing but 312. Now we have to find the weight of A, right? So in order to find the weight of A, we can substitute this value over here, right? So if we substitute that, we will get A plus 312 is equal to 391. So A will be 391 minus 312, right? So we will get 391 minus 312. So 391 minus 312, 312. So 11 minus 2 is, 11 minus 2 9. Now 8 minus 1 7. So 79. So the age of A is 79. So you can imagine the things that we are doing. Okay, first we have to put the formula on. We have to find the total sum of weight of 3 persons, then 4 persons, then 5 persons, and we have to minus the first 3 persons and the last 5 persons. Okay, so this is how we are getting the age of A. Okay, A, not the age, the weight of A. Okay, so these are 4 tough questions. Okay, tough or mid-range questions. This type of questions will definitely come in your question papers, whether it is a competitive exam like a banking entrance exam or an state public service commission exams, as well as for interview for as well as these type of questions will be asked in aptitude questions for campus interview. Okay, so please try to go through questions like this from your reference books. So you will be benefited from this. Okay, so I hope this video is informative. So if you have friends who is preparing for a competitive exams which is of aptitude in nature, so please share to them so that they will also get benefit of it. So if you have any other queries in sums like this, please let me know in the comment section, so I will try to explain that as well. Thank you, have a great day, bye bye.